23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females. I look this gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey, or did you just appear out in an instance? You got me all driven, revving my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Hey, count it 4 and make a wish. I wish that's how to keep it lit. Cause if I shoot my shot, I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound like swish.
Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like
work the middle, 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 work the.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Allen to throw it. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He'll find the rookie from Oklahoma, C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Allen. Taking a shot for Samuel. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
56, Mike.
Allen. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. C.D. Lamb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Is good. Makes the score Niners 7, Eagles nothing.
for the touchdown. It's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
It's for the taking. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy. I run for the safe boy till there's nothing left. I'm a run to the bread until we all but them buckets. Yeah, the footsteps coming cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' hide, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a thing in my life. Knows my cause, stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a thing in my life. Knows my cause, stay by my side.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Wentz going to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
He's checking crack. Check 31. Check 31. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hold.
To throw again. Allen completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
George Kittle is easily one of the elite tight ends in the NFL. Back-to-back seasons of 88 and 85 catches. We just saw another one right there. Anytime he lines up on the field, you better treat him as a primary receiver and make sure you have a second guy in the vicinity to try and cover him.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Winds up and lets it go for... And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Back deep is Tavon Austin. Shedding the tackle. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this one quickly to Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. They'll give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go, let's go. 19 tight. Tighten up. Pull it together. Middle. Big stop, G. Big stop, let's go.
From midfield, here's Allen. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter.
Nothing.
53, Mike. Come on, D. 53.
Allen now on 1st down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. It's caught by Sanders. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Now this throw caught left side. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
By Darius Slay.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play. Yeah,
they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Cam Akers with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Good. Makes the score Niners 21, Eagles nothing. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Now a play fake. Wentz. They'll roll him out right. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Wentz, I think this is going to be a free play. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
At the 13-yard line.
Again, it's Wentz. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Pass complete to number 88.
Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Niners 21, Eagles 7. Jake Elliott.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And this one's incomplete. The rookie C.D. Lamb, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Allen. And that is incomplete. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Allen going to give this one to Cam Akers. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Mills on the tackle.
Allen's throw is complete, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st down, Akers. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Touchdown. Cam Akers, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And
this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Play action, Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Van Jefferson, the rookie wideout, the intended target. And it's second down. Now a run with Akers. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there. First down.
For a 49er. First and 10 at the 21.
On first down, Allen. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 8-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. From the gun, it's Allen. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal.
Now third and goal.
Allen now on third and goal. That is caught at the 7. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. From the gun, Allen. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
The score, Niners 35, Eagles 7. Robbie Gould to kick off for San.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Sunday. We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Hey.
Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
another run with Sanders. And he's got some space here. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
George Kittle.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Number 53, Mike 53. Ball. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
Operating from the gun. Allen eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
42-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch QB jump. Mike 52. Alert.
From the gun, Allen. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Operating from the gun. Allen flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. But now it's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. CeeDee Lamb with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Niners 42, Eagles 14.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And incomplete. He dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Working from the gun, Wentz escaping the pressure right. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, you got three down.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Flush to his right. Oh, going for Jefferson. And this is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A gain of 32 that time.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
To the air, Allen. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. CeeDee Lamb there to make the grab. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Gold to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Niners 49. Eagles 14. Robbie Gould to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Wentz. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. A good comeback there after the penalty, 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6.
At the 18-yard line, a 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
On play action, Wentz. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Complete to number 88.
Dallas Goedert with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 21. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. And the throw there going to be incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Wentz going to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And incomplete on the deep ball. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And now it's 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And his throw here's incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That was a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, tight down. There you go. 70 Lion. 5'9". 18. Slam.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. It's caught by Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Sanders.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Sanders, the ball carrier. Dre Greenlaw on the tackle. A gain of 5. First down, Philadelphia.
Wentz now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw. And they're under 200 yards passing for the game. So they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Van Jefferson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Goal on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
Tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
57's the Mike. 57. Let's go, D. 57's Mike.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wentz. And that's complete to Sanders. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. Shotgun now for Wentz. Got him in. He finds Sanders. He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
57. Man 5-7. Slam. He's coming. We got double up. Check 24.
On play action, it's Wentz. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
57's the Mike. And let's get 82.
Into the red zone, Wentz. The Sanders has got it complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Once again with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Niners 49. Eagles 28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Jerick McKinnon now to return. And he returns this to the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. On play action, Allen taking a shot for Samuel. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And this one quickly to Lamb. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So that one will be accepted.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Kill. Check, tight.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Round 80. Record. Hey, check, Mike 21. 79 Broncos. Let's go, Heavy. Let me what you got.
Allen. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. On play action, Allen. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Turnover on down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Dancing to his left. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. On 1st down, Wentz. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. 20, 10, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Now Gold for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Good. Makes the score Niners 56, Eagles 28. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
Tonight's final score, Niners.
A big 56. Offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for San Francisco, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Diving in this